Welcome to the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Division 1 Grand Final between Clarence Roos and North Hobart Demons. We'll hop into the national anthem. A little earlier we saw the Clarence Football Club run through their banner, led by their captain down there. Well, it wasn't actually their captain, Nestel Perro, that came out on top. There she is, smiling, number 9, one of the champions of the Clarence Footy Club, and North Hobart warming up a little earlier. They're fired up. They ended up the season on top of the ladder after an 11-4 season. The Clarence Roos 10-5 on second on the ladder, and he could have put a blanket over the top 4. Amazing stuff this season in the SFLW Div1, thanks to LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property. North Hobart, Clarence, Glenorchy and Kingborough were all the standout sides, but the 2 best sides rose to the top, and they made it here on the last day of the season at North Hobart Oval. My name is Tubes Taylor, and I'm joined in the commentary box by one of my favourite people in the Hobart area, Naomi Stalenberg from Cricket Tasmania, and of course the WNCL champion.
Hey,
What's
Tubes,
happening,
how are you?
Nubs? Great to have you here. You're a massive footy fan. You go for the GWS Giants. You got a lot of friends and family amongst these 2 groups. You'd consider them family.
Yeah, absolutely. Meg Phillips, she's an absolute jet.
And it looks like Nicole Smith has won the toss and will kick to the left of screen for Hobart. Nestel Perro just telling her teammates we're kicking to the Horry-Gorring stand. Meg Phillips is one of those players, of course, that has had a history in cricket. Em Misford for North Hobart has had a history over there at Cricket Tasmania. And Erin Fazakli too for the Clarence Roos. Plenty of talent out there as far as cricket goes, plenty of talent as far as football goes. The news from last week's game with North Hobart beating Glenorchy is that Grace White is out and has some major ligament damage, so a big player for North Hobart is out, but they have plenty of depth and plenty of talent on their list. As we get ready to go in the final game of the SFLW season, it's the Div 1 Grand Final between the Clarence Roos and the North Hobart Demons, thanks to LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property. A huge game ahead. We've seen the last 2 games with the winners being New Norfolk in Div 3, Cygnet in Div 2. It all lays ahead of us here at North Hobart Oval in this Div 1 game as the umpires do their final check. Just making sure their goalposts are still there, Naomi Stalenberg. I always wonder why they have to check the post-to-post stuff. I'm sure the umpires will text me in and tell me why exactly they have to do that. Getting the thumbs up for the 5-6-5.
Couldn't have asked for better weather, Tubes. Cracker of a day.
Glorious. Glorious. As the umpire holds Sharon aloft, thanks to Clements Mitre 10, we're away. Ruck contest, 1 down nicely by the Clarence Roos, tapping it out the back. It was Alomes in the ruck. Quick kick forward, done by Edmund. Bouncing ball inside forward 50. Slipping over there was Fazakli. It's a long way for her to fall. Down on the footy. Hard stuff here for North Hobart. And the umpire will circle and bring it in and say, give it to me, thanks. Alomes wins it down again. Really like to pronounce my A's. Edmund trying hard to kick it off the ground. Scrappy stuff here as the ball goes out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Early stages. You ever played in a grand final, Nopes?
a grand final.
I'm talking about a footy grand final.
Any sport.
I know you've played in a lot of cricket
no
grand
footy.
finals.
I've certainly played in a few for soccer. So I played 12 years of soccer. But
Okay, fair enough. We're not here to talk soccer, though.
no, definitely not.
Out it comes as the Clarence Ruse. Diving on the footy is Del Perro. She's tenacious. And we'll see the ball bounce up. Mackenzie Williams on the bottom of the pack. Elise Barwick's one to watch for North Hobart. There's been a free kick pulled out here, and it'll go to Del Perro. Not sure what that was for. I missed it. Maybe dragging it in. So Del Perro just too far out to score. Pops it up. Flying back with a flight. Good defensive work. Over the back. Here's a chance for Harper. Harper runs in. Just inside for a behind. First score goes to Clarence. Out they come. North Hobart clearing the ball to 50. Flying high, Gibbs with a handball up, looking for a teammate there. Couldn't find Elise Barwick. Scrappy stuff early. Hair going everywhere, throwing it away there was Harris. But the umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. 2 minutes gone in the first term on the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property scoreboard. Scrappy stuff early. Alomes taps it down. Barwick throws it on the boot. Alomes there again. Trying hard there is Clark. She got through 1, 2, 3. Handballed over the top. Looking for Thomas. Thomas gave it off. Running through nicely was Moffat. Moffat goes forward and it's wrapped up there by Archer. Archer goes towards Alomes. Harris got her kick away and Lux of Fortune lands in the arms of a teammate. It's Pearce sending the ball forward, long and deep inside forward 50. Fist came from behind from Smith. Trying hard down the back there is Cowdroy. And it's out of bounds for a ball in. What are you seeing early, Naomi Stalenberg?
Well, I think they're all quite well set up. I think it's just how can they move the ball around a little bit better and get those set shots ready.
For Zackley with a quick kick. Out it comes now for Pockapis. Unfortunately, she couldn't get the ball. Barwick goes forward. Through came Archer. Diving on the footy down there was Cowdroy. Umpire's pulled out a free kick again. Which way is this going? It wasn't Cowdroy at all, it's Lamb. The free kick going to Clarence. Kick came in from Marmion. Zackley flew high. Out the back, a chance now for Williams. She gets wrapped up in the tackle. Good pressure everywhere. Negri out the back. Here's Smith, caught holding the footy. And Smith will go back and have a shot on goal. A renowned goal kicker. Suffered many years of knee injuries. Copped a bad knock to the head, hence why she's in the stack hat. And her dad's the coach. In comes the champion. She's a beautiful kick of the footy. Magic off the boot, just to the near side for a behind. Negri will take the kick. Says, I'm going long. Instead, short one. Finds up that, I beg your pardon, that's Williams. Williams looks up. Out wide. Nice mark, Phillips. The fly-in star.
Rate it.
Oh, kicked into the player on the mark. Edmund did well. Then dove on the footy, tapped it back towards the teammates. Flying in is Barwick, can't quite get rid of it. Now a chance here for the Roos. Wise gets tackled, handball came out from Alomes. Decided to sell a bit of candy and drive the ball forward. It's all D's down here. And going back with the flight, taking the mark. It was easy as you like for Atkinson. She goes across towards O'Malley in time and space. Gets past for Zackley with a kick. Unfortunately, it's going to be chopped off by Marmion. Marmion's got a bit of trouble here. Dribbles a kick forward, just avoids Moffat. Big tackle laid on Pearce. And here's the stack hat of Lamb. Umpire says holding the footy. Be a free kick going the way of the Roos. Lamb just standing the mark, ends up with a kick. And the umpire says, finally, give it to me. Frenetic pace early.
Yeah, plenty of urgency from both teams. I think they're both well in the contest, and I think it's been an exciting game so far, hasn't it?
Certainly has. Out the ball comes here for Cowdroy. Across the face of goal towards Gibbs. Can't quite take the mark, but it's going to work out okay here. A little bit of space here for Williams. Driving the ball long. Out the back, Misford. Got time here. Nobody inside forward 50. Running back. The only player there is Dita. So she goes long towards goal. She's a beautiful kick. Which way does this bounce? It just sits on its end, and Dita wraps it up. Now the clearing kick out wide. Pearce goes back. Thomas, hot on her hammer, does a great tackle, holding the footy. No, umpire says play on. Rolling ball out here. Kicked off the ground. Umpire says free kick. You've dropped it. It'll go the way of the D's. Ferguson drives it inside forward 50. Fist came from Dita. Scrappy ball. Inside forward 50. Through with pace. Here comes Barwick. She's one of the stars. She's caught. Holding the footy. Brilliant tackle by Rachel Archer. They call her Tokyo. I've got no idea why. She likes drifting, maybe?
Maybe she likes sushi.
Sushi. I love sushi too. Maybe they should call me Tokyo as well. Popped it over the top to Dita. Found Wise. Wise handballs inboard. Quick kick came forward from Scott. It's chopped off though. Nicely done, Williams, inside forward 50, just not quite. Williams, Lambert was that brought it inside. Clearing kick from the Roos. It's going to land in the arms of Williams, who's had plenty of it early. My advice here is slow down. Just take your time. Misford on a lead. Just through her fingertips. Rolling back though. Scott clearing the footy. Williams again. Had it for a fortnight. Nice chase down tackle by Smith. Lamb wraps it up as it goes forward. Diving across the top. Here's a chance for Barwick. Barwick gives it off to a handball. Upton, who was stationary. Roos have got the numbers everywhere here, and umpire's called a free kick. It'll be a free kick going the way of the D's. Phillips will take it. Misford on the lead. Misses her. Goes shorter still. Out wide. Misses the mark, and this one eludes all comers, and we'll see a boundary throw-in. Wow. D's looking good as they bring the ball inside 50. Ball in. Punched away nicely. Here's a chance for Barwick, who wheels around. Just kicked out of midair. Love the volley stuff. It was Pearce that kicked it. Tia Moffat's going to get there first. She handballs up to O'Malley. O'Malley avoids 4 or 5 kangaroos out there. Scrappy stuff here. Negri gets wrapped up in a big tackle of Alomps. Now a quick kick forward by the D's. Misford's up underneath the footy and punched away nicely by Wise. We'll see a ball in.
Love to see Misford get a goal here. I think she's been all over it. She's been their key player.
She started out as the physio for North Hobart and then decided to have a kick. We love to see it. Quick clearing kick by Dita. Now a chance for Fazakli. D's again. Fazakli and Phillips. Good pressure again. Upton couldn't quite dove on the footy. Umpire circles. Ball up. Out it comes here. Trying hard was Thomas. Quick kick away by Edmund of the Amy variety. Again, smooth kick around the corner from Procopese. Now Gibbs with some time and space. Smith arrives. Short kick is a good one. Barwick takes it on her chest. Inside forward, flying high. As Parker couldn't quite take the mark. And we'll see a ball up. Watch for Barwick here. Circling. Alomes wins it down. Handball came out, nicely done. She's had a lot of it, Mackenzie Williams. Just a little bit of friendly fire. Williams from the pocket, drives it towards goal. Misford gets underneath the footy, but a nice mark by Wise. Got to be careful here that she doesn't play on inside that goal post. Wise sends a long roost out towards a teammate, and a nice mark taken by Pearce. Pearce looks up, nothing really doing, so she goes towards Fazakli. Fazakli going back with a flight, courageous stuff. Got her hands to the footy, couldn't quite hold on. Should see a ball up here, no. Harvey doing the hard work. Alomes with a handball out wide. Now a bit of pace shown by Del Perro. Just couldn't quite hold on to it as that one's across the line. Will this be a free kick or a throw-in? It'll be a throw-in. Clarence lead. Zip 2-2 to North Hobart yet to score. Bouncing ball out the back. Gibbs just ran over the footy. Now a chance for the Roos. They go forward through Harris. Harris to Prokopis, couldn't quite miss it. Now a short kick by O'Malley. Into the path of Williams. Gee, she's been good. Archer with a huge tackle. Holding the ball.
Roos just have a bit more urgency, don't they?
They sure do.
A few more numbers.
And she goes short to Prokopis. Have a look at this for a tackle from Rachel Archer. A little bit of Tokyo drift. Big Prokopis to a leading Smith. Couldn't quite get the fingers to the ball. Bouncing ball out the back. Pacey trying hard. Throws it on the boot. Goal. Wow. And that's how fast it can happen. It was all North Hobart. A little bit of coast-to-coast action. And Pacey, opportunistic, gets the goal. Let's take a look at the replay. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I just think, North Hobart might be, panicking a little bit, and I think they just need to slow it down, move the ball around, and, probably take a few extra moments to really set themselves up.
I think they've had plenty of the play. They just haven't been capitalising on when they've had the ball. And like you say, just a little bit of panic as they're going inside forward 50. By no means is it the end of the world. They lead trail by 8 points out the back. Phillips wheels around on the favoured left, drives it forward. Misford with a bit of space. Archer arrives late, going out wide. Barwick leads on a run. Nice mark. She plays on quickly. This is danger. Dita goes towards goal. Bang! What a response from the D's. All of their stars getting involved. And Elise Barwick gets the first goal for the D's. Phillips, Misford and Barwick out of the middle. Sensational stuff.
Great execution, that. So impressive.
Well, you can tell she knows her strength and she knows she's got pace. She just wheeled around Dita there. And as we said, the stars got involved. Meg Phillips down to Misford and Barwick on a lead. Then to finish two. Sensational stuff. First goal to the D's.
Barwick, a famous family in football?
Yeah, generally with Glenorchy, though. Elise has come along as an assistant coach. Very famous name in Tasmanian sport. Quick kick forward by Harvey. Tapping it on was Atkinson. Big tackle laid. Umpires called holding the footy against Emma Upton. It'll go the way of the Roos. Marmion has it at half back. She looks across goal. She's got Wise. Decides against that and goes towards Alomes. Takes the mark in the centre of North Hobart Oval. Alomes sends it long to exactly where Smith was calling for that from a long way out. She wheels around, sells some candy if she doesn't mind. Not going to get the journey here, but it's a good kick. Almost the mark taken down there by Lily Edmond. Fazakli chases after this one, gets wrapped up in a tackle by Atkinson, and we'll see a ball in.
Good use of the body there by Smith.
The candy.
Yeah.
15 minutes gone in this first term. Clarence 1-2-8, lead North Hobart 1-6. Inside forward 50 for the Roos. Casey Gray chases after the footy, can't quite get a hold of it. Handball back. And the umpire's pulled out a free kick. Which way will it go? Go to Clarence. Free kick going to Mel Wise. Smith is asking for it long. Wise sets it up. Fazakli's going to arrive late. Nice double fist comes down. Here's a chance now for Croden as it's smothered. Phillips on the left. He gets smothered too. Pushed off the ball was Del Perro. Quick kick by Harvey just off the ground. Casey Gray tries to get fingertips of the ball. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. He's pointing the direction of the D's. Casey Gray gets the kick. Out wide, she's got a teammate there in Negri who can wheel around and go. Wrong foots everyone on that favoured left. Down towards Barwick. What can she do here? Just got a handball away to Misford. Now down towards Smith. Dita eyes for the ball. Here's a chance for Libby Johnson. She holds the footy. Gets a handball away just. Umpire says, no, you didn't. That's a throw. It'll be a free kick going the way of the Roos. Sammy Harris to take it from defensive 50. Shaw kicks on, but it's chopped off nicely by the D's. Moffat at half-back. Looks up. Libby Johnson leads. Longer one's on if she wants. Decides against that and just pops it up towards Johnson, who's floating across the back. Here's a chance if she can get a hold of it. Casey Gray's there in amongst 4 or 5 Roos. Diving on it. We'll see a ball up. Dita gets the ball out of the ruck. We're going to see it all reset. Very tight game here, thanks to LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property on the scoreboard. It's 1-2-8 Clarence, North Hobart. Zip 1-zip-6. Harvey's down there on the bottom of the pack, as is Fenner. And the umpire circles again for a ball up. They want to hold on here, Clarence. They've got 13-14 seconds to go in the term. Dita wins it down. Bouncing ball at the back. Chance for the D's. Cowdroy. And the umpire says, give it to me. That is quarter time here at North Hobart Oval. Clarence 1-2-8 lead North Hobart. 1-zip-6. Goal kickers for the game. Ruby Pacey for the Roos has 1. Elise Barwick has 1 for the D's. How'd you see that first term, Naomi Stalenberg?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. I think both teams have been in the contest the whole time, and I think you know, if they set themselves up, get a few more set shots in their forward 50s, I think we're in for a high-scoring game here. And yeah, I'm really impressed. I'm
impressed with what you said before about the D's. They just need to slow it down a touch and possess the footy a little better. They seem to be, I wouldn't say panicking, but the urgency is becoming over-urgent, I think. I think if they just slow it down a touch, start looking for Misford, as we saw in that second term when that goal came for Elise Barwick. We saw Meg Phillips kick it to Misford, and then Misford turned around and just had that quick millisecond of time to assess what was in front of her. I think you're absolutely right, and that's why we've got you here. Expert comments from Naomi Stalenberg. We'll take a look at the goals for the game. The first game of the day went to Ruby Pacey. It was electric from her, just opportunistic, and she sent it through the middle and then celebrated hard too. And then the second one, Elise Barwick just ran around her opponent there in Nicola Dita and sent it through. A 2-point margin here. We're going to take a quick break and have a little drink, and we'll be right back with the second quarter in just a few moments, thanks to LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property. My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Naomi Stalenberg. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Second term about to get underway here at North Hobart Oval in the Div1 LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Grand Final for the SFL 2022. And it is a 2-point margin in favour of Clarence. They had the majority of the play there. The defence was excellent. And we are underway. Second term. Out it comes now, they go forward. Driving it forwards, Clark. Deep inside forward 50, a chance at the back. Barwick's quick, we know that. Here she comes, can't quite get a foot to the footy. Clearing the ball there is Scott. Scott goes only as far as Misford. Misford's a good kick on the left, pops it up. Through for behind.
I love Barwick's speed. Good use of athleticism.
She's quick. Former Glenorchy player, moved down to North Hobart this year, took on an assistant coaching role. Clark trying hard, manages to gather the footy, looks up into the sun, couldn't quite see it. Down there was Bella Parker. Here's Archer kicking the ball off the ground. Just laid a shepherd there, did Amy Edmond. But it ends up in the arms of an opponent. Ferguson drives the ball forward out on the full. Coach Darren McConnell of the North Hobart Footy Club will be happy with the start, given the game has been played in the majority of their forward half so far. Out the ball comes for Pearce. Pearce looks up. She's got Alomes leading short. And it goes over her head. O'Malley trying hard. Now a chance here for Cowdroy. Off to the stack out of Lamb. Lamb inside forward 50. Barwick trying hard here. Gathers the footy well. Nice tackle laid by Harris. Brilliant stuff. 1 point separates these two teams. Harris plays on. Barwick kicked, affected by the smother. Nicely done by Gibbs. Del Perro got a handball away. Umpire circling. Edmond picks up the footy. Hot on her hammer. Out there. Might have been. Not sure. Here we go. Here's a chance for Clark driving the ball forward. Almost touched, was it? No. Angelica Clark gets her first magic goal for Clark. And it puts the D's in front. How about that, breaking through the tackle of Jess Scott. Dita was desperate and through for a goal.
Good persistence there by the D's.
Again, just the strength in the contest to break the tackle was so good from Clark. She's got a name in the paper this Monday. Alomes trying hard. Out the back, here they go, forward through Harvey. It's chopped off by Archer. Archer goes out wide, looking for Zackley. Oh, big clash there. Gibbs, the only one that stood up. Kept going forward, left foot, does well. Nice tackle laid by Archer on Misford. And we'll see a ball up. On the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property scoreboard, North Hobart 2-1-13 lead, Clarence 1-2-8. Umpires called out a shepherd. It'll go the way of the Roos. Alomes. Short one on. Taking the mark out there is Wise. A little bit of zinc on the nostrils too. Wise going long towards Fazakli. Oh, big clash. Phillips is down behind play. Fazakli. Phillips kept on going. How's that for tough? Gibbs with a handball inside towards Moffat. Caught holding the footy. Free kick going to Pearce. Pearce looks up across the face of goal. Dangerous kick. It's going to end up okay. Edmond kept going. Hot on her hammers, O'Malley with a big tackle laid. Almost a wrestling move of a DDT there. We'll see a ball up just inside forward 50 for the first time for Clarence. There's a big tackle. Look at this. And she gets a little bit of, we're going to try and plant you in North Hobart. O'Malley got the ball forward. Pearce, the only one out there, has plenty of time. Drives it forward. Should be wrapped up. It is by Williams. Williams plays on quickly. Short one, no good. Through the fingertips of Cashin. Now chances they move the ball forward through Marmin. Marmin worked out okay here as they drive it inside forward 50. Cashin does well. Couldn't quite take the mark, was Crowden. Kicked away and cleared by Negri. Now it's a foot race. Misford's going to get there first. A little bit of a sandwich there between two roos. Negri kept running and the court holding the footy. Crowd said it's just not. Wise. Out wide. Crowden. Short one down to forwards for Zackley. For Zackley from the pocket. No way. Correct, Tubes. No way. Through for behind.
Not sure if Misford had prior there, but that's
well,
okay.
There's a bloke down in the crowd who certainly didn't think so.
Agrees with me.
One of the hardest games to umpire in history. Here goes Smith. Lays a nice shepherd. Big tackle laid. Clark got it out to Gibbs. Gibbs out to Negri. Negri looks up. She's got Misford long. Goes in that direction. Misford couldn't quite get there. Archer nearly fell over. Wise has the footy. Drives it inside forward 50. Who wants it? No one really. Procopiece somehow marked. Well, Amy Procopiece will have a shot. She's a beautiful kick of the footy. May test her distance here. She goes inside forward 50 for Zackley doing the shepherd. And excellent mark to Smith. Was that a pass? Stalenberg?
She's been strong.
She's called you Stalenberg too.
I'm playing too.
And there we go. First goal for Maddie Smith. First goal of the term for Clarence. They wrestle the lead back. 2 points the margin in favour of the girls in red and white.
Smith's certainly been strong this game. I think good use of the body every time she's in the contest and making sure that she's the one taking the mark. I think it's very impressive.
She's a talent. And as I said earlier, she's had some major injuries over her career. A very, very talented junior touch footy player. Hence why she's got some great hand skills. Clark got the handball out. Now a chance as they move the ball forward through Thomas. Barwick going one way, going the other. Got a handball off to a running teammate in Parker. Parker goes down forward towards Misford. Misford over the back. Can she kick the goal? She off the ground goes. A seesawing affair here at North Hobart Oval. 4 points the margin in favour of the D's.
Brilliant from Misford.
Strengthen the contest from Misford. Well done to her to keep her feet and then hold off her opponent there in Dita, who's just a desperate defender. And doesn't she love it, M. Misford?
Also had her fair share of injuries.
Clavicle?
Maybe a dislocated shoulder.
Collarbone?
Collarbone.
Ruck contest in the middle. Casey Gray doing a number here. Big tackle laid. Quick kick forward by O'Malley. Barwick got a couple to beat. Chance at the back. Parker, handballs off. Running here is Lamb. Lamb inside forward 50 towards goals. Misses.
They're on the charge here, the D's. They're really fast in transition.
3-2-20 North Hobart lead Clarence 2-3-15. 5 points the margin in favour of the D's. Archer brings the ball out towards Dita. Dita gets a push in the back. Umpire saw it. Dita with a nice long one. Big fly from behind. Came from O'Malley. Casey Gray at the bottom of the pack. Alomes gets boofed off the ball. Handball came out from Fazakli. Fazakli's handball was gathered. Might have been Fenner. Couldn't quite get it away. They all dive on the footy here. Clark's involved. Del Perro comes in late. Out it comes now for Atkinson. She gives it off to Gibbs. Gibbs's kick is rushed. Archer should gobble this up. It's not gobbled up at all. Tapping it back was a teammate there. It might have been, it was Jess Scott. And we'll see a ball up. Intensity's just gone up a little bit here, Naomi Stalenberg. Got one of those names like Eddie Betts, I have to say both. I'm doing that from now on. Casey Gray. Recipient will be the D's for a free kick. O'Malley, who's had a world of work to do in this term, looks up. She's got a short one on in Parker, decides against that and goes longer still towards Ferguson. But it's gobbled up here by the Roos.
I think the Roos, with having a few more numbers around the ball, I think that's been really impressive. It's been their way of defending so far. So I think they keep that up and they're well in this contest.
Bella Parker. Nice tackle laid, and we'll see a ball up. Ball up. Del Perro hasn't had a lot of it so far. O'Malley out of bounds. In it comes. Quick kick forward. Trying hard was Williams, who's drifted out of it a little bit. Casey Gray got a handball up to no one in particular. Gets it back. Pocket piece arrives. Lamb, handball towards Negri. Negri went in and got the footy. She's got 4 Roos to beat. Can't beat them all. Edmund of the Amy variety gets her kick forward. Barwick went back with the flight. In comes Negri here. Amy Smith hot on her hammer. Can she get past her? She handballs off to Barwick. And a throw is called. Amy Smith. Amy Smith. What am I doing? Maddie Smith.
Emily Smith.
Amy Smith's in the opposite colours. Maddie Smith will take the kick from half back. Gets called to play on. Just a short one. Gibbs chops it off. Inboard. Looks up. Archer arrived late. It was an excellent effort from Bella Parker. Now a chance for Johnston. She can't quite take it. Holds her legs though and gets her feet. Quick kick forward. Nicely done by Williams. Bouncing ball down towards Misfit, out of bounds. Boundary throw in. As the wet area really filling here, Naomi Stalenberg.
Yeah, it certainly sounds pretty rowdy out there, and you know what? If I wasn't here, I'd probably be down there too.
I can see you're just eyeing it off, just wanting to be there.
A few costumes out there, everyone's dressed up for the occasion.
Silly Sunday it is. Dita wins it down. Scrappy stuff, ball up. No one inside the forward half. Barwick played on. Nice smother by Fenner, out of bounds. No one inside the forward 50 or the forward half for Clarence at all.
Could that be a game plan of Clarence to crowd the football, have more numbers around the ball, make sure they're quick in transition, or?
I think you're absolutely right. Dita wins it down. Only as far as opposition colours. Williams gets a kick high. Misfit sits underneath this one, takes the mark. Right on her distance here, I would think. She's got it in her.
She's taken her time, and I like that.
Natural left footer. One of those freakishly talented human beings, M. Misfit.
Yep, good cricketer.
Very talented cricketer. In she comes. On the left, sends it towards goal. Is it going to be touched? It is not. Misfit gets her second in the term and extends that lead for North Hobart out to 11 points.
Not only does she have a great left boot, but she loves the crowd.
She certainly does. Dita's been right on the money for the majority of the day. But just couldn't quite get hands there. And look at the fist pump from M. Misfit. Don't we love that? Back in the middle. Barwick couldn't quite get it out. Del Perro, neither can she. Diving on it's Barwick and Del Perro will see a ball up. Alomes wins it down. Pacey trying hard. Casey Gray at the bottom of the pack. See a ball up. Alomes wins that one. Through with pace was Barwick. Gets tackled. Umpire saw it. Well done, Pacey. Free kick. Going out wide. Georgia Alomes sits underneath that one. Takes the mark. Looking up, there's not a lot to kick to here. Plays on. Sends it long. It's all D's. Out the back, Phillips. Got her kick affected just. Should have been a free kick, I think, to Fenner. Couldn't quite get it. Harvey, tackle, ball up. I think Meg Phillips is doing a great job on Erin Fazackley. Two former teammates. Now a chance for the Roos. Harris sends it long. Push out, free kick, going the way of the D's.
Meg Phillips has a notoriously high vertical jump. I think she jumps about 60 centimetres off the ground. She's actually quite
2
high.
feet?
Yeah.
It's 2 foot.
Came from basketball growing up, so I think the matchup with her on Fazackley is a
ripper.
fairly strong one, I would say.
Gee, that's a good mark. Moffat. Short towards Williams. Can't quite get the footy. Marmion through with pace. Tackled by Johnson. Umpire says, give it to me. I'll ball it up. Alomes in the ruck. Upton's done a good job. Quick kick forward by Harvey. Stepped over the line for a boundary throwing. It's funny, there's people in the world who are just freaks as far as sporting talent goes. Meg Phillips is one of those. Em Misford is one of those. Erin Fazackley is one of those. Maddie Smith is one of those. Naomi Stalenberg is one of those. Smith through with pace. Gibbs trying hard. Maddie Smith trying hard.
Consider yourself a jack of all trades as well, Tubes.
Yep. Just a talent.
Yeah.
Real talent.
Plenty of talent.
Games I can play. Darts. Cards.
Cards?
Monopoly.
Yeah, okay.
Very good at ironing hankies. We've got an injury here. Think that could be... Yeah, it is. Alexandra Cashin at half-time. So half-time couldn't come soon enough for the Clarence Roos. They trail 2-3-15 to North Hobart 4-2-26. Goal kickers for the Roos, Ruby Pacey and Maddie Smith. For the Demons, it's Em Misford with 2, Elise Barwick with 1, Angelica Clark with 1. 4 goals in that term. We'll take a look at the highlights. It's an 11-point margin in favour of the D's. The first goal went to Angelica Clark. It was a ripper, and she was pretty happy about that. Then Maddie Smith came on, took a nice contested mark inside forward 50 and sent it home. And then the double point, didn't mind that celebration. Then Em Misford chirped in with a couple. This was a clever goal, just to keep her feet in the contest from Misford, and obviously a left footer. To be able to stand up in the contest was sensational. And look at her celebrate. Doesn't she love that? And then a beautiful kick from deep, sailing through for a goal. It's an 11-point margin in favour of North Hobart in this LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Div1 Grand Final. North Hobart 4-2-26 lead, Clarence 2-3-15. My name's Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Naomi Stalenberg in the commentary position. We'll take a quick break, Nopes. Go and have ourselves a little glass of water. Maybe a chips and gravy. We'll see what happens. But until the second half comes up, stick around. We'll be right back. fourth term. Oh, sorry. How am I going? Just ran to the bathroom and don't know what day it is. Sunday. Third term about to get underway here in the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Div1 Grand Final for the SFLW. It's an 11-point margin in favour of North Hobart. Clarence with all the work to do. Big fly from Alomps. Down it comes. Clark's in the way. Fenner, free kick going the way of Clark. At centre wing. What do you think the message was at half-time from the coaches?
Yeah, pretty much what I've been saying all game. You know, try and slow it down, move footy. Just thinking about who could be that player who changes the game for the Roos, gets them back into it. Yeah, maybe Rachel Archer. I think she's been pretty strong so far. So
yeah, I think you're right. I think Archer probably drifted out of it in that term. Naomi Stalenberg. Big tackle laid here. Nothing doing out on the far wing. Out it comes for O'Malley. She got one in the back from Del Perro. It's actually Harvey. So Harvey to take the kick at centre wing. Looking to put the D's even further up. Dita from behind, punches away from Parker. Ball beats Wise across the line. We'll see a ball in. Right on the paint of 50. Forward 50 for the D's. Out it comes now. Clearing kick down towards Smith. Punched away. Gibbs just through her legs. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Edmund trying hard. Pushing on the ball is... I think that's Clark, it is. Procopese is there too. Ball up. Right at centre half forward. O'Malley wins it down. Lamb got a quick kick. Bouncing ball here for Parker. Dita arrived late. Copped her in the scone. Clearing kick comes from Fenner. Out wide. Well done by Clarence getting the ball forward, but Phillips in the right spot at the right time. Looks out wide. Finds Negri. That's Williams actually, pardon. Williams inside forward 50. Barwick flew high. Player down behind play. This one eludes all comers. And still down behind play is Ruby Pacey. Ball comes in. Left for everyone. Harvey just sat in her breadbasket. The umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. Ruck contest one down, Alomps. Trying to tap it away there was Pearce. Couldn't quite. Quick kick forward by Lamb. Lands in Johnson's arms. Plays on. Didn't think she had the mark there, did Libby Johnson? Out the ball comes. Dribbling kick. Umpire's called a throw. It'll be a free kick going the way of the Roos. Emma Fenner taking the ball. Fenner's kick's no good. Ends up in the arms of Negri. Negri plays on quickly. Deep inside forward 50. Barwick the only one with eyes for the footy. So this will be a dagger in the heart of all Roos fans. Elise Barwick, one of the stars of the competition, comes in towards goal, misses. Let off there for the Roos. Archer brings the ball in. Beautiful kick and a strong grab. Beautiful stuff to O'Malley, who's been sensational in the ruck. Umpire's called 52 against Erin Fazakli for encroaching on the mark. So this will take O'Malley right inside the forward 50. to the top of the square. Directly in front. She's had a great game. Loves it off the boot, does not celebrate remotely as the crowd goes berserk. Another goal to North Hobart. 5-2-32 leads Clarence 2-3-15. 5 minutes gone.
Just persisting here, the D's. Numbers around the footy.
Certainly are. Back in the middle. Fazakli into the guts. Punches it away. Worth the kick. Out comes Williams. Chopped off by Archer. Archer goes out wide. Gibbs just chops in here. O'Malley gets the handball away. Coming through with intensity was Harris. Got it away just. A throw, no, says the umpire. Free kick going to Harvey.
Plenty of aggression there from Harris.
Chloe Edmond just ran the ball all the way back to the player there, and Harvey plays on, got herself into a bit of trouble. Procopese at the back, just got her fist in. Casey Gray's down there, we love the way she plays. Phillips on the left, not far enough, it's going to bounce over the top. Chance now for Thomas. Kick comes inside, now a chance for Smith. That was good by Williams. Brilliant tackle laid, umpire says holding the footy. Nice tackle laid by Scott. Just shrugged one there, did Procopese. Now sends the ball long. There's no one at home for the Roos. And it's mopped up as easy as you like by the D's. Short one from Atkinson. Didn't make the journey. Dodgy work there from Moffat was good. For Zackley. Looking into the sun, couldn't quite get it. Now a chance for Barwick. We know she's got pace. Got the kick away, just. Here's a chance now for Thomas. Wheels around, she's got Misford long. Plays on, very good kick. Dita will sit in the hole and beautifully mark it. There's trouble there. Dita goes across the face of goal. Sends it to Marmion. Marmion looks up, hasn't got a lot to kick to. Short one. An effort just through the fingertips of Cashin.
I love the way
free kick to the Deets.
Misford is creating a lot of space in their forward 50. I think it's good for their players to have a few more options to kick to. And, yeah, it's not as congested, so a bit of structure, which is nice. Nice to see.
Inside forward 50, defensive mark taken by Archer. No, reversed. It's going to be a free kick to Bella Parker. So Bella Parker to go back, have a shot on goal. In she comes. Very close to the player on the mark. Touched on the line. Well done by Fazakli. Another behind to the Deeps. 5-3-33. North Hobart lead Clarence 2-3-15. And 50 metres. Not sure what that was for. But Archer will take it from just inside the square. Can play on here. There's no one on the mark. So plays on now. Gets the ball to the centre of North Hobart Oval. Going back, Gibbs. Couldn't quite take the mark. Pushed off the footy. Quick kick around the corner. Here's a chance for Del Perro. Going out of the game a little bit, Ness Del Perro. Quick kick by Williams. Negri, rather. Bouncing ball out the back. Here she goes, Moffat. Got a kick. Bella Parker's all by herself in an absolute panic. Arriving late will be Fenner. Fenner does really well for the Roos. Moffat's there too. Parker doing some good shepherding. Trouble here. Casey Gray somehow ends up with the ball. Del Perro throws it on the boot. Quick kick over the head of Phillips. Bouncing ball. Williams doing really well. Then just handed it to Meg Phillips. Meg Phillips got a handball away. Just into the arms of Upton. Gray, beg your pardon, Gibbs to Barwick. Barwick now across the face of goal. Out into space here. Good switch of play. Laura Negri's going to get the footy. She's got time and space. Dodges past one. Then looks up. Kicks towards Lamb. Lamb in amongst three different Roos. Gets a handball back to Barwick. Barwick handballs over the top. Umpire calls holding the footy. Archer with a good tackle.
Good switch of the field there from the Ds. I really love that. I think both teams could probably do it a little bit more if they get the chance, create a bit more space.
Marmion had to kick quickly out in front of Amy Edmond. Good tap on. Now just has a couple to contend with inside forward 50. Throws it on the boot, down towards the players, and a strong mark taken by Mackenzie Williams.
She's had a good game, Williams, hasn't she?
She's been sensational. Short one. Finds Phillips. Goes wider still. Fenner has some time here. Assesses what's in front, and a strong mark nearly by Williams. Williams does well, just gets a foot in there. Phillips attacks the footy, and we'll see a ball up. Now, Meg Phillips has moved to Adelaide at the start of the year, didn't she? To be a paramedic?
She moved in June, so yeah, she's taken up a role, I think, in the Beaches area.
So they've flown her in for a grand final.
Yeah, a little bit of FIFO. Don't mind it.
Love it. Williams' short kick wasn't great. Chance now as the ball goes forward. Smith is down there. Maddie Smith just taps it across the line for a behind. Handy point. They get 3 goals there in front of the Roos. This is going to go down to the wire, I would think.
Who's going to change the game? Tubes, do you think?
I don't know. I think it's got to be someone from the Roos. Mark Pade. Wise. Plays on quickly. Who's at home? Smith is down there. Over the back. Chance for the Roos. They can't get it out. Rolling ball. Moffat's down there. Quick kick forward. Nothing doing. Negri happy to see it across the line. Ball in. O'Malley up against Fazakli in the ruck. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. It's going the way of the Roos. I think that's against Laura Negri for a little push off the ball. So it'll be a free kick going to Amy Edmond. Undisciplined stuff here at North Hobart Oval.
This could be the momentum that they really need going the last few minutes of this third term.
Still got to kick him. Naomi Stalenberg. In she comes. Amy Edmond. Likes it off the boot. Straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Never in doubt there, Tubes. Never in doubt.
Well, through it goes. And that's the one they needed. Margin back to 11. Woo. Have a look at this. Beautiful kick. Should never have doubted you, Stalenberg. Well, on the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property scoreboard, North Hobart 5-3-33 lead, Clarence 3-4-22. 13 and a half minutes gone in the third term. Plenty of footy left here at North Hobart Oval. Do not go anywhere. Fazakli out of the ruck. She's been good today, O'Malley. It's been a free kick pulled out. It'll go the way of Alomes. or a Loams. I still don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest.
Let's ask her after the game.
Probably should have asked him before the game. Smith, 1-2 grab. Too far out to score. We got Prokopiece leading into the pocket. There's a shorter one instead. Oh, love the candy. She's run a mile, goes deep inside forward 50, tapped it down, crossed the line, hits the post for a boundary throw-in. Taps down, Phillips running on. Harvey gets in the way. Wrapped up in a big tackle was Marmion. We'll see them all up.
Clarence, with their experience in playing finals, how do you think that's going to play?
That could be the thing that gets them across the line.
Hands?
Who knows? Out it comes now. Clark with a long one. Nice mark taken by Allens, but there's been a free kick going to Smith. This is the captain, Nicole Smith. Handball's off to a running Barwick. Barwick throws it on the boot and leaves it alone there. Wise just taking the mark. Wise goes out wide to Alumps. Gets it on the second grab in front of Barwick. Wheels around. Too much on it here. We'll just sit inside. Phillips, who's played a magnificent game at half-back. Tremendous job. Bouncing ball here. Eludes all comers, and that should be a free kick going the way of Clarence. It is. Sophie Ferguson just threw it to the umpire that had no idea the ball's coming to her, and a little bit of falconry work.
Just a stoppage that I think both teams probably needed. Slow down the footy a bit, take a breather.
O'Malley towards opposition players. Jess Scott diving on the footy. Umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. Thank you. Dribbling kick forward. It's kicked off the ground. We'll see a ball in. Yes, we will. Looks like Marmion wants a free kick. And what's going on? We've got trouble here. Lindsay DeCosta from AFL Taz behind me, and you're having a good old-fashioned chuckle between the two of you. What's going on here? She been naughty?
She's just given me some
being rude. Tips. She certainly knows her SFLW, does Lindsay DeCosta. And there goes the siren at three-quarter time. A little comeback there for Clarence. They lead 3-4. They trail 3-4-22 to North Hobart 5-4-34. Goal kickers for the Roos: Ruby Pacey, Amy Edmond, Maddie Smith. And for the Demons, it's 2 to Misford and then singles to Barwick, Clark and O'Malley. Huge game of footy on our hands here. The margin just 11 points here at three-quarter time. We'll take a look at the highlights on the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property scoreboard. The goal that went through was kicked by Laura O'Malley after helping a free kick. And then another one, Amy Edmond, went back after a little undisciplined act in favour of the Roos. Do not go anywhere. It is going to be right down to the wire here at North Hobart Oval in the final game for the SFLW for the season. The 2022 Grand Final winner will be announced in around 18 minutes. Stick around, do not go anywhere. My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm joined in the commentary box by Naomi Stellenberg, and the peanut gallery behind me is Lindsay DeCosta. He's just having a little smirk. We'll be right back. There she is. Look, you're on TV. It's Tubes Taylor from Triple M Breakfast with Woody and Tubes. We'll be right back with the final quarter in just a few moments. Stick around, we'll be right back. Final term about to get underway here at North Hobart Oval. It's a 11-point victory if the siren were to go now to North Hobart. Oh, we've just got a change here. There's been another point awarded to North Hobart. Gee, let's check my book here. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's correct. I think that score... Oh, no, it is. Sorry, apologies. Tubes Taylor, moron. 5-4-34. 12-point margin here in favour of the D's. Casey Gray held off the footy. Umpire says, your free kick, Casey. She's been pretty good. One of those tenacious style midfielders. Williams sends the ball deep inside forward 50. Going back with a flight there was Barwick. Misford trying hard. Now a big head clash there on Pearce. She's down, Thomas rather. Thomas is sore. And the umpire will ball it up. I just went to pick up my binoculars, Naomi Stalenberg, and it was a bottle of water. Lamb wheels around, kicks the ball up. Barwick trying hard. Casey Gray just tapping the ball, trying to keep it in over the boundary. Nestel Pero cops one in the eyes. She's all right. She's one of the tough competitors. She's a little sore down behind play. O'Malley in the ruck, drives it forward, does Clark. Dita dove at the footy. Chance for Bella Parker over the back. Great defensive work done there by Scott and forces it across the line.
Good scrapping there from the Roos. They really needed that one, didn't they?
They certainly did. Ball to come back in. There's O'Malley again. Out the back, chance for Lamb, down towards Misford. With strength. This for her third goal. It's a point. So 36 plays 22. Archer to bring the ball out. Interesting kick. Big fly was high from Wise. Barwick gets it back. Quick kick forward by Phillips. Lamb, who's been good. Handballs over the top towards Johnston. Bella Parker now with the ball sitting in front of her. Johnston goes hard at the footy. Out it comes now. Tackle laid. Umpire says you can't hold on. It's a free kick going the way of the Roos. And it'll go to Pacey. Pacey drives the ball on. Oh, Barwick. Outstanding. Sends the ball long inside forward 50. Fist came from behind. Archer throws it over the top. Bella Parker, recipient of the handball. Now a chance at the back for Johnson. Oh, just across the line for another behind.
Coming in hot here, D's, aren't they?
And they certainly are. Just really trying to drive the daggers into the Roos. Tackle without the footy. Umpire said no. Gibbs throws it on the boot down towards Misford. Right spot. Coming through hard there was Clark. Couldn't quite Negri. Quick kick, Scott. Didn't go anywhere. Bouncing ball, Gibbs. Handballs off. Barwick. Kick to no one in particular. Williams. Chance to go towards goal. Bouncing ball. It's an interesting shape to Sharon as Dita tries to tap this one ahead. And the umpire says ball it in. Oh, the North Hobart faithful not happy. all 6 of them. They're quite loud, the North Hobart crew. Fazakli trying to tap it over the back. Procopese gets tackled high. Umpire saw it, did he? Caught holding the footy. Procopese is down sore. Livy Johnson bounces up. She's down for the count there, Johnston.
Fair way to fall for Proc, 175 centimetres.
Johnson was down for the count, but then heard she had a free kick and bounced right up. In she comes. She's a beautiful kick, and she loves it too. The little finger wave. Libby Johnson gets her first, and it's raining goals here at North Hobart. 6-6-42. North Hobart lead Clarence 3-4-22. Beautiful kick off the boot from one of the champions of the North Hobart Footy Club. She coaches the Sandy Bay Junior Footy Club, which is aligned with North Hobart. Naomi, did you know that?
Of course I knew that.
You're a genius. Of course you did.
You got to come down and roll your arm over sometime.
I couldn't handle the pace. O'Malley, good in the ruck against Fazakli. Clark attacking the footy hard, copped Pacey high. So it'll be a free kick to Ruby Pacey. She's got to run her out here wide. In Alomes. Alomes plays advantage. Says go back behind your mark, does the umpire. They need something here, and they need it fast. 6 minutes, 21 gone. Alomes sends it down towards Smith. Edmund got a handball around. Now a chance. Big kick smothered off Harper. Negri. Gibbs. Archer wraps this one up. They need to move fast, do the Clarence Roos. 11 minutes to go in the term. Archer sends it long. Flying high is O'Malley. Phillips back to Negri. Chopped off and marked. It's good from Bella Parker. Bella Parker goes inboard. Finds Thomas. Thomas's kick will be chopped off and is by Scott. Scott's kick just a little scrubby out towards Edmund. Edmund's kick inboard. Casey Gray's all alone. Gray. Barwick. Edmund's down behind play. Quite sore. As the ball goes forward. It's Amy Edmund down behind play. I think it's cramped by the looks of things. But in the meantime, Bella Parker has it at half forward. Plays on. Sends it down towards Misford and Co. Fist came from Del Perro across the line for a lot. Beg your pardon, it wasn't Del Perro at all. It was actually Marmion. Try again, Chips. It was Alomes. Ball in, inside the forward pocket. Johnson. Alomes. Clark. Lamb. Harris was at the bottom of the pack. Smith in uncharted waters for the big forward. Williams out of bounds. Seen that?
Yeah, plenty of passion from Maddie Smith.
So a ball in. Fazakli wins it down, only as far as Barwick. Quick kick forward by Archer. Free kick should be going the way of the D's. Yeah, I thought it was Jess Scott's, and it will be.
who's going to put their hand up for the Roos here?
I'm not entirely sure. That one will be touched across the line for a boundary throw, and they've got 8 minutes to get 3 goals, and they need a 4th. 20 points the margin. That's 1 every 2 minutes. We've seen it happen in the early stage of the first term. Since then, no one's really looked like stepping up from the Clarence Roos. It's been all passion and desire from the North Hobart Footy Club. A-Limes going back with the footy. Quick kick, just given away. It was Fenner that got it away. Harvey's at the bottom of the pack. Gibbs is there too. Somehow got a handball out. Parker, beg your pardon, O'Malley drives the ball forward. Misford, handball's up. Now Dieter, clever. Out to a pocket. This one will hold up. No, out of bounds. Will that be deliberate? Umpire says no. Ball it in. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. No, he says throw it in again, young man.
If you're an umpire, Tubes, would you be
central
field?
Yeah, all about me.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'd be one of the loudest umpires you've ever heard.
Plenty
Shepherd.
of running.
Yeah, I'd call it from centre. So a ball in here, right in front of the Triple M Breakfast with Woody and Tube sign. 6 to 9 a.m. Monday to Friday on 107.3. With me every morning, if you like. Here they go, trying hard. Thomas dives on the footy. It's getting further and further away from Clarence here. They met in round 2. It was a 45-17 win to North Hobart. Round 7, 60-1 to North Hobart. Round 12, 40-25 to Clarence. The second semi, 27-23 in favour of Clarence. So they've had 2 apiece each. And in the last 6 minutes of this game, it's looking like North Hobart will win the one that everyone wants to win. Inside forward 50, over the top, Gibbs at the back. Phillips from the pocket, sends it down towards Thomas. Couldn't quite get there. Free kick going the way of Archer. Archer's kick chopped off by Clark. Coming through with pace was Moffat. Gives it to Negri. Smith is down there. And we'll see a ball up. Fazackley up against Johnson. Fazackley with the body work. Harvey sends it forward. Who's down at home? Misfit at the back. Can she gather the footy? Trying hard. Happy to see it across the line for a ball in. As the 13th minute ticks over, Naomi Stalenberg, who's your pick for best player on ground. We know the folks out there, the umpires and the hierarchy of the SFL get to choose best on field. Who are you going for?
There's been a couple of outstanding performances. I certainly think Mackenzie Williams has been great. Also, Elise Barwick, I think she's been outstanding as well.
A lot of contributors for North Hobart. Gibbs in with the fist, dives on the footy, can't quite get it past Pearce. Gibbs is in there wrestling. She loves that stuff. And we'll see a ball up. Yeah, I agree with you. It's going to be tough to choose, I think, when the game was to be won. O'Malley's been sensational in the ruck against some bigger bodies too in Erin Fazackley and, of course, Georgia A-Limes, and she's run there the whole time. Which way?
Fly under the radar, the ruck.
Yeah, the rucks never get the response, or the
Recognition.
recognition's the word I'm looking for. Thank goodness you're here. Bouncing ball. Upton. Went back to get it, did Barwick, looking for a free kick for Zackley. Just threw it away almost. Barwick, quick kick forward. Smith trying hard. Now a chance for Clark. Clark sends it towards goal. Misfit at the back. Is that a goal? It is. she wrote. 7:6:48, North Hobart lead Clarence 3:4:22. How about that for Angelica Clark? I don't know how many times Dita has been on the line like that, desperately trying to get a touch or a fingernail on the Clarence Mitre 10 Sharon. Celebrations on the field, celebrations off the field too, with a big cuddle.
Yeah, I just think the D's have just been too strong today. The Roos haven't had a lot to answer for, so...
Haven't been able to find the answers, have they? Alomes with a big volleyball spike. Williams drifted out of it a little bit this quarter. But the ball hasn't been down there. Barwick shrugs the tackle. Quick kick forward. Prokopis arrived late. Negri with a quick little touch. Archer left the footy behind. We'll see a ball up. Not long now. 2 minutes 21. Exactly, got it away. Out it comes now into a bit of clear space. Handball over the top. Looks okay. Edmund caught with the footy, holding the ball. Tia Moffat's been very good on halfback. Barwick touched off the boot from Alomes. Umpire missed that one. Kicked off the ground. Clark along with Upton. Quick kick around the corner. It was good from Cashin. Fazakli ran into a brick wall. Johnston. Smith gets tripped, caught holding the footy. Barwick and 50. Maddie Smith upset.
Bit of chirp there from Barwick. I think stamping her mark, making a statement and letting Maddie Smith know that I think the D's have this in the bag now and they've been on top all game, so Barwick.
Just to ice the game, really. A little cherry on top for Elise Barwick. Premiership last year with Glenorchy Footy Club, comes to North Hobart for a different challenge. In she comes, the champion. And I tell you what a kick. 2 goals in the grand final. It'll be a big margin to the North Hobart Demons. 32 points at the moment with 12 seconds to go. Have a look at that. Hitting the LJ Hooker property, Pinnacle property scoreboard. And there the siren goes. It's a North Hobart Demons Premiership in Div 1 of the SFLW.
No better sight than that, seeing the Demons take out the flag.
Goal kickers for the D's. It's 2 to Angelica Clark, Elise Barwick and Emily Misford. Singles to Libby Johnson and Laura O'Malley. Goal kickers for the Roos, Pacey, Amy Edmund and Maddie Smith. A 32-point margin in favour of the D's. There'll be a few beers tonight rolling around North Hobart Footy Oval. Better players for the Roos. I thought Rachel Archer battled manfully all day. Prokopis had it in spits and farts. Alomes was very good in the ruck. Maddie Smith provided a target up front. Amy Edmund was pretty good. But after that, it sort of drops off. I thought Dita battled hard all day down back. Fazakli was okay in the ruck when she went into there. But for North Hobart, it was a huge effort from the team. Elise Barwick was very, very good. I thought Mackenzie Williams in the early stages was probably best on ground. Misford provided a target. Casey Gray was excellent. Meg Phillips did a job on Erin Fazakli and provided a lot of run. Laura O'Malley in the ruck, I thought, was very understated throughout the day. We called her name a lot in the second half, but early in the piece, she was going toe-to-toe with Georgia Alomes and Erin Fazakli. Harvey was good. Moffat was good. You could go through the whole list. Angelica Clark provided run all day. A sensational effort from the North Hobart Demons, and they will get themselves a Premiership Cup. 33-point margin as I update the scoreboard here. Now, thanks to you, Naomi, I'm going to go down to the Oval to try and get some interviews, and I will talk to you through the cans here. We'll go and see if we can get a hold of the coach, Darren McConnell. Sensational effort by the North Hobart Demons. The best team of the year, ended the season on top of the ladder. Had to go the long way to get into the grand final, but on the day they made it count. We'll see if we can go down and get a few interviews here on the field as they celebrate the North Hobart Demons premiers for Div1 of the SFLW for 2022. Of course, we thank our sponsors, LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property. Let's see who we can grab here. We'll go straight over to Darren McConnell, the coach. Darren McConnell, Premiership coach over here. Mate, what a sensational game. You must be really proud of your girls.
Oh, they're unreal, mate. They've worked so hard this year, and they deserve all their success. It's bloody fantastic.
You went the long way to get into the grand final, mate. What do you think that meant for your group leading into the grand final?
Oh, I think with the top four, it's I've played in quite a few grand finals where there's been the top four, and I think sometimes having the week off doesn't help. We played 2 hard games against Clarence and Glenorchy, and I think they showed today the way they tackled, the way they went after the ball was bloody credit to them.
Contributors across the board. I thought O'Malley in the ruck was sensational.
Yeah, Omo's fantastic. They're just a really good team. They work hard together, and yeah. What can I say?
Elise Barwick, sensational as well at half forward, but then you can have the opportunity to put her in the guts when it matters.
Elise can play anywhere. We played across half forward early in the year, and then put her in the middle. She's so quick that not many people can catch her when she gets going.
I know you've played in a lot of grand finals, but as a coach, what does this mean to you?
It's unreal, mate. I've lost 2 as a coach, and these guys have given me something.
Good on you. Well done. Darren McConnell, Premiership coach. We'll try and get a few players here to chat. We'll get Nicole Smith, Premiership captain. How does that feel?
What the hell just happened?
Well, you've just won a Premiership, mate, by 33 points.
Oh, wow. What a feeling. I don't even have any words, Tubes. What a proud day to be a Demon, that's for sure.
Well, congratulations, Premiership captain Nicole Smith. Go and celebrate with you.
Cheers, Tubes.
There we go, Nicole Smith, Premiership captain. I'm going to try and get Em Misford over here. Emily Misford, full forward all day, a couple of goals, a couple of points as well that probably should have been goals. How does that feel?
Oh, honestly, this feeling, it's unbelievable. They're such a good team, and 2 for us, 2 for them all year, so we knew we had to bring our best game, and I guess being a forward, it's either you kick them or you don't, and I was pretty lucky to kick 2, so yeah, I'm really happy.
What does it mean to you to be a Premiership Demon?
Just knowing the history of this football club and how much they've already achieved, but we haven't actually won a Premiership for the women. It's huge. Honestly, the feeling is unbelievable. It's amazing, and we've made history today, so it's huge.
Well done, Em Misford. A couple of goals, Premiership player.
Cheers, thank you.
There we go, Em Misford. We'll just roll along here, see if I can get Libby Johnson. She's one of the stars. Libby Johnston,
Hi.
How does that feel? You're a part of the community at North Hobart Footy Club. How does that feel for you?
Just unreal to do it the hard way and have to play through finals. To do it with a bunch of girls I've coached out the years, to see them win a senior premiership, there's nothing like it.
Now, I talked to you at the start of the season. You were talking a big game as far as North Hobart goes, but you've come through with the Chocolates with a 33-point win. How does that feel?
I'm just lost for words, to be honest. Massive team effort today from the girls, and just so glad we've done it together as a group.
What happens tonight?
Probably hit the Tanaka and drinking out of some silverware, I reckon.
There you go, Libby Johnson, congratulations. Might try and get one more. Yep. I'll just try and get Meg Phillips over here.
Yes, we need to come over here, please.
Meg Phillips, we got you here. We'll just get into the camera. We've got right here. Meg Phillips, centre half back all day. Job on Erin Fazakili, obviously, flying in from Adelaide after moving over there for work. How does that feel?
Nice to play against Spurs in a different sporting code today, but like such a pleasure to be back playing with the girls today. Such a wonderful season. Like, our first 2 years in the Div1 comp, just how far we've come is so special.
Unbelievable effort to beat Clarence, who are a worthy opponent, no doubt. They've got some real stars, but I think as far as the team goes for you, you've really just gelled together, right?
It's such a great, wonderful culture at the club, and I think that's what we build on every week, and we just love playing with each other, so it makes it win so special. And
personally for you, to be a premiership player, what does it mean?
Just love footy. It's so much fun, so I just love every minute I can get to be out here, and then to be here on the game today was just awesome.
Premiership player all the way from South Australia, Meg Phillips, congratulations.
Thanks so much, Hughes.
There we go, Meg Phillips. We'll head over to the presentation shortly. Just take a look around and see what's happening. We've got Russell Young here pointing directions. I feel like a little bit of roaming tubes at the minute. Got Dave Harding here taking photos. We'll cross to the Premiership Cup presentation with Caitlin Barry in just a few moments as the players and umpires get ready here. We'll see who will be best on ground for the 2022 Grand Final. Grace White in a moon boot. Crossover now to Caitlin Barry for the presentations.
We'll get underway with our presentations for the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Division 1 Championship. Please put your hands together for both sides in today's grand final. North Hobart, your champions, and of course the Clarence Football Club, the runners-up of the Division 1. To make the presentations to the umpires of today's grand final, can I invite up Lynette Genders to make the presentation.
Congratulations North Hobart ladies, and commiserations to Clarence. It was a fine game and everyone did a great performance. Our umpires today in the field are Wayne Walker, Charlie Doran, and Jeff Flack. Our boundary umpires are Kai Harrison, and Emily Best. And our goal umpires are Isabel and Nikki. And the emergency goal umpire is Mel.
Thanks, Lynette. Please put your hands together for the President of the SFL, Russell Young, coming to the stage to make the presentation for the Best On Ground in today's Grand Final. The Best On Ground award for Division 1 goes to North Hobart, number 34, Elise Barwick. Congratulations, Elise. Very, very well deserved. Please welcome from LJ Hooker, one of the partners. Please invite Alison Rogers to make the medal presentations. And George Callis holding the caps, doing a very good job. All right, from North Hobart, number 1, Elizabeth Johnston. Number 3, Meg Phillips. Number 6, Chelsea Thomas. Number 7, Casey Gray. Number 9, Emily Mifsud. Number 10, Bella Parker. Number 13, Mackenzie Williams. Number 14, Sophie Ferguson. Number 16, Laura Negri. Number 19, the captain, Nicole Smith. Number 21, Madison Lamb. Number 23, Emma Upton. Number 26, Talia Atkinson. Number 27, Tia Moffat. Number 31, Steph Cowdroy. Number 34, Elise Barwick. Number 35, Crystal Gibbs. Number 37, Angelica Clark. Number 40, Laura O'Malley. And number 50, Matilda Harvey. And the coach of North Hobart, Darren McConnon. Darren, if we can get you to stay up here and say a few words.
Obviously, there's always two teams, and we were lucky to come out on top. But commiserations, Clarence, who have been an excellent opposition all year. We knew we were going to be in for a hard game, and let's hopefully we work hard and have another good season next year. So, congratulations. To my girls, it's amazing. We're going to cry. The hard work you put in has been exceptional. Let's just make sure we have a good night tonight and celebrate for the next couple of days. Excellent work.
I'm sure you certainly will enjoy the celebrations. Can you please welcome Simon Parsons from LJ Hooker to make the trophy presentation to the captain, Nicole Smith, and the coach, Darren McConnon.
That's lovely, thank you.
Just why don't we go to the ballroom, don't worry about that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
There you go. The premiers for 2022 for Division 1 of the SFL are the North Hobart Demons. Crikey, they're loud. Naomi Stallenberg.
Wouldn't you be, Tubes?
Oh, absolutely. Celebrate hard, girls. What a great game of footy we saw. Clinical from the North Hobart Demons. As the song blasts across North Hobart Oval, we'll have a listen.
Grand old
Choosing
flag.
everyone. Elise Barwick, best on ground.
She was fantastic today.
She was terrific. As the whole North Hobart fraternity, or sorority, I don't know, what do you call it? What's a female version of it? Yeah, sorority and fraternity, or community. Here they go.
Community is a good word. Family.
Div 1 premiers for 2022 in the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW are the North Hobart Demons, running out victors by 33 points in the end. Clinical display of football, well supported across the board from every single line. Naomi Stallenberg, a sensational game of footy. Elise Barwick, #1 on the ground, probably closely followed by Laura O'Malley in the ruck, was sensational. And Mackenzie Williams in the early stages of the game was just outstanding.
Yeah, I think those three players, they certainly controlled the footy for the majority of the game, and they were very impressive in terms of the transition from the back line into their forward 50, and that's what led to so many strong scoring plays for the Ds. And I think the Roos just didn't really have much to answer for, particularly in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. To keep a side like Clarence scoreless in the final quarter was a huge effort, and they deserve their premiership. They ended up on top of the ladder after an 11-4 season. Outstanding effort from the girls and boys and everyone at North Hobart Oval. They certainly deserved it. Rightio, that concludes the day, Naomi Stallenberg. I must thank, of course, Rob down on the camera, Rob Stubbs, Adam Rybell up on the top camera, Andrew Harcourt in the box, yourself, Naomi Stallenberg, for helping me out with commentary, and Emma Mannix-Jeeves for the earlier games. My name is Tubes Taylor. That concludes our broadcast for today. You can catch me on Triple M Breakfast with Woody and Tubes, Monday to Friday from 6 till 9 every day on 107.3 FM. Don't chirp, don't laugh.
Nice
It's funny.
and early.
Well, it's early, but it's great fun.
Waking up with Tubes every single day.
Who wouldn't want that?
Absolute dream.
Until next time, we've got footy galore coming from the SFL in the next few weeks. Keep it tuned on the SFL YouTube channel. Until then, take care and bye for now. We'll see you at the footy. Gee, look at that peanut on the screen waving her finger. I'm in myself, mate. You've done a great job. There they are, the premiers for 2022, the North Hobart Demons. Bye for now.